Okay, I'm back. I was installing the coils, and now I am moving forward. I installed the step rotors, and I installed the minute wheel for alarm and the setting wheel for alarm. It's this one. This is the setting wheel for alarm. I installed also right now this setting wheel for the hour, which is this one. I didn't really need to right now, but I just did. And now the center minute wheel for alarm. The center minute wheel for alarm is this one, which doesn't have the leaves on that part. So it's, no, wait, sorry. It does, the center minute for alarm. It does have the leaves. Sorry. This is it. As you can see, it has the leaves. So let me grab it. Okay. So, otherwise, yeah, it won't work. And now the intermediate alarm wheel, which is this one. And this should go right on here. Okay, it should touch the rotor, but very, very, very finely. Okay, so you can see there. I'm gonna zoom in. So you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, there. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit just to leave it on focus. Okay. And now the minute counting wheel. The minute counting wheel is the wheel without the leaves on the pinion side. And this goes here. There's a little bit of debris here. Switch lever always sticks to the vertical. There you go again. Okay. And the intermediate minute counting wheel, which is similar to the other, basically identical, and it serves the same purpose. Okay. Now the setting wheel, which I already placed, is this one. And the minute wheel should be this one. There you go. And the second intermediate wheel for second counting, which is a big name for the it's not this one. It's this one. Wait, I'm lost. Oh, here. Now the first intermediate wheel for second counting. This is I don't know if this is the correct one, but anyway, this goes here. This I know. Because I'm watching the pictures. First tool and pinion. First tool and pinion. Okay, just forget it. I'm gonna go with the pictures. That's better. I am just going to go with the pictures. Like I always did. And I am right. So now basically I'm going on mute mode. Sorry. Well, basically because I am not really sure. Since the PDF file is not that clear, the images are basically so small that when you enlarge it, they become totally unclear. It's really hard to check exactly which wheel is which following the names. There's a piece of lead in here that I need to remove. Okay. So that's why I always took pictures on my other movements, and that is how I am able to rebuild it following just the images. I know the images are right. So okay. So that's basically it. I am just missing the spacer for the center wheel and pinion. Well, there's no chance you can mess this up. There you go. And the center seconds wheel. There you go. So this is the movement. Finally assembled. Now I'm gonna zoom a little bit more out. Not that much, okay. And now I am going to install the train wheel bridge, which got some dust on it while I was waiting. As I said, I am not a professional watchmaker. I'm just a hobby watchmaker. These movements tend not to be serviced in any way whatsoever when they break down or the PCB or the circuit block as you call it, burns or gets some battery acid leak, whatever. They don't function anymore. They just get swapped with new ones. The thing is that apparently there are in the market on eBay, on other online platforms, and on resellers, very few movements that can be taken to swap them. So basically, if you find it or a similar one like this Audience Y182B, then you're good to go. You swap it out and you have a brand new, of course if the movement is working, you have a brand new watch, or you just stuck with paperweight in form of a beautiful quartz chronograph from the 80s, which I hate to have. I want to have all my watches working, and this is why I'm servicing them. This is why I like servicing them, because I am basically doing what watchmakers usually do on mechanical watches. They service them. If you find a movement which is new online, on eBay or something like that, it usually costs around 70 euros or $70, which way you want to put it, for the movement only, not the watch. And I think it's a very steep price, actually. So I prefer buying for 10, 20 euros or dollars whatsoever. A very battered app watch, but with a working movement, or even with a non-working movement, and just with two movements make one. Okay, so I am installing the train bridge, and as I said, you got to be very, very careful to not let it fall on top of it, otherwise it will move the wheels, but just let it slowly take its own place. There are no guides, apart from the screw guides, the threaded screw guides, so be careful. Sorry, you're not totally in view. Just let it fall in and push it gently downwards where the screw are. Very, 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 very gently. This train bridge is a little bit bent over, so it will be not so easy to put it back in place, but I'll try nevertheless. Check if the step rotors are in place. And to do so, hold the plates from one side or from the middle of it with a screwdriver, pegboard, whatever. Hold it down so it doesn't move and push gently where the rotors should be. And I'm getting a lot of dust here today. I usually don't get that much dust. Maybe because I'm talking, so my own breath is moving a lot of air today, so I'm getting a lot of dust on top of the movement. And be really gentle, and remember my tip. Take the needle and check if spinning the wheels gently and holding the train bridge gently with your fingertip like that. Okay, very gently, very, very gently. Check if the, oops, I heard a click. That was not good. Okay, I'll check it afterwards. Check very, very gently if the rotors is spinning. Okay, You cannot see it, but I can. Okay, this one. This one is in place, the rotor, it's spinning. Hold it down. This one is spinning. Actually, I can see here the tip of the white tip of the rotor. And the last one is this one. I'm gonna do it on the green or on the white, and this is also spinning. This rotor particularly, it's impossible to view. It's impossible to see. So what I usually do when all the other rotors are in place and I hold it gently down with my finger like that on the train bridge, I usually press it a little bit until the white tip of the rotor is viewable from the hole. That's not a jewel, it's a hole. In this case it is, so it's fine. So I keep this pressed, and this was out of place. Okay, here. Okay. There are no wheels here, so that's good. So, and now I have to take the two screws, the white screws, the L-shaped screws, which are the pins actually, and holding the bridge in place, I will insert the pins inside. Whoops. The respective holes. I used my pliers to do so, and remember the L part tooth should be directing outwards of the movement, so just let it follow them. And with my screwdriver that I don't know where I put it, I'll just take another one. I gently turn clockwise. This one's not catching. $90 degrees. Holding it with my fingertip down. I don't want it to move. I rotated the movement. And also the tooth for the L pin is pointing towards the two coils and outside of the movement, outwards of the movement. So I'm placing it here. This again, 90 degrees angle, 90 degrees turn. Like, it's not grabbing. Okay. Okay. 90 degrees. Now you can let go. And this is how you do it. Check, first of all, if the rotors are still in place. This one is. I can see the rotor spinning. This one, I can see the rotor spinning. And this one, I can see the rotor spinning. And the last one, I can see the white tip of the rotor here. So I know it's it will spin a little bit again. Dust. Since I oiled the train bridge before, I'm not gonna oil it from outside, but I'm gonna remove with Rodico the excess oil that the pivots of the rotors and the wheels have pushed outside. Okay, so this is basically it. Now the alarm lever, this is how it works. You see, click, 2 clicks outside, like that. The first click, it's not hearable at the moment because I need the metal plate to hold it in place, but the hour it surely is. So let's see if without damaging. Okay, it wasn't this first click already. Okay, so this is totally disengaged, and now 1 click, 2 clicks, and back again. I'm gonna zoom in so you can see this lever here. This is the squid-like thingy inside the movement, and the yoke here that will stop this wheel. That's the yoke that will stop the wheel when I push it down, push it out. Okay, first click, and now if I rotate it, I can set up the date, and second click, and now I can set the hour, and this will be visible from the dial side. Now I am flipping the movement so you can see the dial side, and you can see I'm setting the hour, and that is the minute wheel over there that I'm turning. And when I push it back, one click, I should be now able to set the date. And this is the alarm. Which is not setting well. Oops. Shit. It won't catch well because there are no screws holding it, but once it's with its screws, it will catch well. Some dust particles. Here you see a little bit of oil came out that I'm removing from the holes that are holding the pivots from the wheels. There. Okay. Now, let's flip again the movement, because I need to put the metal plates in place. So, after the two pins for the train wheel bridge, now the battery connection. This battery I didn't clean it because I wanted to show